the difference. I use a 4x6 template because that's what I print out of.
300 DPI?
I use 300 DPI, yeah. What was that? Oh, I use it a lot, yeah. I don't use a keypad. I used to use it when I was using Photoshop because I knew all the hotkeys for Photoshop, but this way, you'll see this has a lot of different options with the Cintiq.
Is that on the Studio full program or an on Studio app?
It's a full program, and that's why I use a Cintiq companion, so I can use full programs like this in Photoshop.
Each artist that is going to be using a Cintiq companion, it's a full PC. So 9 times out of 10, they're all using actual full programs.
Why? Yeah. Well, actually, usually I use a portrait mode. But we couldn't figure this out with the projector, but I don't know why. Actually,
yeah, sorry.
I actually don't mirror the image normally. I'll use an extra window that's stationary and it is at full size, so I can move around like this as much as I want. But this way you can kind of see where my my cursor's going a little bit. Let's see.
And at live digital caricature events, you know, the TV monitor is usually in a vertical placement. So the companion is in a vertical placement, so they have a little more room to roam around. But it's pretty much just up to the artist if they want to move the screen around or not.
It's the best drawing I've ever done.
How long have you been doing the digital work?
Pretty much exactly 4 years since my first ISCA event in Las Vegas 4 years ago.
And Salah, you actually, ISCA is the reason you got into digital characters and started getting booked as a digital character artist.
Yeah, I actually brought my, at the time it was a mod book, and I was determined to just do digital caricatures and hopefully meet John Casey or Doug Shannon, and I did, and I got booked after that conference.
So this guy pretty much owes everything to ISCA, right? Is that what you're saying?
That's pretty much what I'm saying.
That's right. I'm still waiting for my check.
Alright. So what I'm doing now actually is using a lasso tool to fill in color under the layer, on a different layer.
Maybe you should explain why the lasso tool is so good in this program.
Let's see. It's because every time you use the lasso, if you can see this little toolbar down here, there's all these different options for it. You can clear whatever's selected, you could transform whatever's selected, you could fill in whatever's selected. So I like that it's pretty clean, and I don't know, it's just, I don't have to use an extra keypad, or I don't have to go back to you know, this other toolbar or another toolbar. It just pops up, and once you fill it in or something, it disappears right away.
How many do you do per hour at a live gig, including if you have to print them and stuff while you're there?
I strive for 10 an hour, and sometimes I'll do more, but a lot of times lately I've done a lot less. But pretty much 10 an hour is what I advertise.
Salah draws all the pretty ladies, so sometimes he takes a little longer on them.
Like Sergio.
Like Sergio.
One day.
This way, let's see. And with the lasso tool, now I can hold down Shift and kind of like go through my whole shadow selections. and
It's
then
really cool.
then I'll just press this fill button, and it'll all fill up at the same time.
That's a pretty cool trick.
Yeah.
I don't know, what did you press to do that? I don't even know that.
I'll press, once I select the lasso tool, I'll hold down shift while I'm going through like all the little shadow
So you set one of the
selection
hotkeys
areas.
to shift?
Yeah, I set one of the hotkeys from the Cintiq companion to shift.
That's really smart. Really smart stuff.
Oh, I know. Thanks. This is just 2 layers. I have a 3rd layer for my signature most of the time, but that's about it. Or for branding, corporate branding, or something like that.
Yeah, one trick, it's not really a trick, it's pretty much what all digital artists do. We have our signature and a template on a base layer, so we don't have to spend extra time signing every single drawing.
And you can, I don't know.
You do the same thing for, when you got a logo of the company?
Yeah, I'll put that maybe on the top layer or something. And so everything's on the bottom layer. I'll just do a line layer and a color layer, and that's it. And that's it. And then I'll save.
Now, all your coloring, that's all done in one layer?
Yeah.
Including the shadow and the base color?
Yeah, for live things, I try to simplify it as much as I can.
Why do you like about Manga Studio?
Well, it's so similar to Photoshop, so you can learn a lot, or you probably already know a lot of the features of Photoshop, if you know Photoshop at all. But this little, let's see, this little lasso selection thing down here, I don't know what it's called, but if you get Manga Studio, everyone gets it. And I don't know, there's just all these options just, inches away from your cursor. So
Also
I just really like that part.
The drawing tool is really nice.
The drawing tool.
Like the line quality I found of that program is really good.
It's pretty good. I mean, I think it lags a lot less than Photoshop for some reason as well too. So I do like the line quality. You have to mess with it just like in Photoshop. You have to adjust different widths and.
So that is a Cintiq hybrid?
This is a Cintiq companion, so it's a full
It's a full
Windows
PC.
8 PC.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have you tried doing undersketch with digital? And I noticed that you went straight in without an undersketch.
I do an undersketch often, but I've been lately doing a lot of just direct drawing, just to save hopefully a few seconds. But it's really easy with the undersketch. I'll do, let's see. Sometimes I'll just have a different layer under and use black as an opacity and change the opacity down to maybe like 15% or something like that. And then I'll draw it kind of opaque. And then if I like it, then I'll just flip up the opacity. And if I don't like it, I'll just use another layer and draw over that part, So.
Can you have a color grouping that you choose from?
Well, yeah, over here you can see the color set.
Is that a custom set, or is that what came with the program?
A lot of it is what came with it, but as I go along, I'll select, colors, change them, and then just add them. As you see what I did with the little watermark thing. I don't know any of the names of any of the tools, like most people.
That's the pointy one.
But yeah, the pointy
That's the
one.
round one.
It's pretty intuitive though, I think.
Well, Salah, thank you very much for your time.